Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1035 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is emotional baggage weighs you down. And what do I mean by that? I'm talking about emotional baggage actually weighing you down. Let's look deeper into that soon after the show reel. Welcome back. Welcome back on day 1035 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is emotional baggage weighs you down. Hi, Cindy. So, yes, what is the conversation about today? Cindy says it sure does weigh one down in a big way. Yes, it does. And when we look at emotional baggage, we don't really consider it as something that affects us, right? We just like we move on. We think that we have moved on. Yet, when you are constantly accumulating emotional baggage, hello, hello, when you're constantly accumulating stuff that begins to feel like it's something that you're tagging along on with you, as in you're carrying it with you, emotional experiences that have kind of hurt you, emotional experiences that have led you to freeze. You felt a little taken aback. You have had to have that flight or fright mechanism where you felt a little overwhelmed or you felt intimidated, and so you fled the screen because you felt, okay, I can't face this, it's done, and you moved on, or at least you thought you moved on. However, all of those experiences tend to pile on into your bag of experiences. They kind of become the baggage that you tend to hold on to or carry on upon yourself wherever you're going. So the thing is, these emotional experiences, yes, bit by bit, it does add up over time. Yes, it does. Bit by bit, it adds up, and it leads for you to come to a place where you begin to realize that it actually begins to droop your shoulders. Your body language changes in those scenarios. You begin to behave very, very differently with the decisions you make. It begins to weigh you down quite literally. And if I put myself on the scales and I say, yes, this was my weight when I was in that particular situation, and a few years down, this is how I weigh, and I'm not kidding you. Sometimes people do actually even put on weight when they're going through emotional turmoil. We like to laze around. We like to sit in front of the telly. We don't want to watch or do anything. We don't want to get out there and step up. We want to just relax, just have our own space. A tub of popcorn, a tub of ice cream, chips, just munch away, couch potatoes. So yes, Cindy, I so strongly agree. It will keep coming around until it is resolved in some way. So how and what are you supposed to do with this emotional baggage that is beginning to impact you, not just psychologically, but also physically, emotionally? It's weighing you down. It's just as important. It's just the same as what you would do with a bag full of baggage. When you're traveling, you've traveled, you've come back, you've had the experience of the travel, you've had the experience of being there, being wherever you went off to, and you come back. When you have come back home, what do? You unpack, right? We just want our woes to just go away. Yes, we want them to go away, but we won't do anything about it. So when you have a bag full of clothes that you've used on a holiday, what do? You unpack. You get rid of the clothes that are soiled. You put them away to clean, and then you start afresh. You don't put the dirty clothes in your closet, do you? You don't put those dirty socks in your closet, do you? No, you don't, because it's going to stink up your closet. But that's what a lot of us are doing, right? We have an emotional experience. We have an experience that felt a little dirty to us, felt a little hurtful to us, or overwhelming. And we just kind of put that experience into our life. And then whenever we got the opportunity, we took it and we put it into the closet of our memory. So, a good thing to do would be to just open up that cupboard, visit that memory, and then actually address it in the best way that you can, or work with a coach. No pointers as to who you could work with, but work with a coach and see how you can actually break down what is going on in your life and why. Because as Cindy said, I love what she says. She says it'll keep coming around. It is involved until it is resolved in some way. So you have to find your resolve. You have to put that dirty laundry out to wash. You have to deal with it in a way that it comes back clean. Your experience, the story that you gave to that experience has to be cleaned up. It has to be addressed. You cannot just put your dirty stuff into the closet and lock it away. It's definitely going to start stinking. It's definitely going to cause more unease, and that experience is going to keep coming over and over again. Every time you open the closet, you're going to get reminded of what had happened, and so your behavior towards certain life situations is going to change. I therefore say emotional baggage can weigh you down. So, what are some things that you need to let go of? You have to let go of. Let's not come from a space of neediness. Let's come from a place of knowing that this has to be done. What is it that you need to let go of so that you have a fresh memory? When you open that closet, you feel fresh. You know it's everything is neat and tidy. You know that it's there to serve you at its best. What are some experiences that you need to let go of? Uh, Cindy says, bring it to the forefront so that you can look at it and deal with it. Yes. And sometimes when you're looking at it and dealing with it, it can again create those emotions and feelings, and it can again get you to that space of overwhelm because your mind does not know when you're thinking a situation and when you're actually living a situation. So stay with yourself, be kind to yourself, stay with that situation for a bit, work your way through it, know that it gets the worst before it begins to get better. So stay with yourself, stay on that. Don't let it go halfway through. Remember that game of Jumanji where they got scared, then they let go of the board and everything went haywire? Stick with the game. Stick with that emotion, stick with that experience. As I said, you might need somebody who can walk you through this. You might need to work with a friend, somebody who knows better, somebody, a mentor. You could work with a mentor, a coach, someone who has had experiences, someone you trust, someone who is your safe space, and work through it so that you can look at those experiences with fresh eyes. So, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much for engaging in this conversation. I know I am currently relaying on LinkedIn as well, but on first onwards, which is I think just tomorrow onwards, I'm not going to be doing that because when someone types in a message, I just can't reply back to them. So if you enjoy engaging with these conversations, and if you'd like to continue to engage with these conversations, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is where it will be relayed tomorrow onwards, which is YouTube ruqyakhan.com, Ruqya Khan. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe because this is where it's going to be relayed tomorrow onwards. It's only this and the Facebook platforms that I will be relaying it. I might repost it for you, but you won't be able to engage with me live while I'm speaking. So brilliant. Cindy says, you know, when you've resolved it, you will feel the freedom of letting go, sometimes with the help from others. Yes, very often we do need to take help from others, and it's okay to take help from others because you can't do everything on your own. You're a social animal. We are all social animals. We need each other to support each other and be there for each other. So be that person for somebody and know that you will find your person too. So Thank you so much. If this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am letting go. I'm going to take from what Cindy said. So I am letting go of anything that's weighing me down, letting go of anything that feels like overwhelm, failure, fear, whatever. And I'm letting go of the need to control things. So I am letting go in comments if this has been of value to you. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.